much. We now hear from James Ashford, who's a key account manager at Brigade Electronics, on the use of proximity technology to enhance on-site safety. Brigade is some of the biggest players in using technology to make construction sites safer. James, good morning. Welcome to the discussion.
Thank you, Declan, and thank you for having me here to present Brigade as well. And thanks to the Plant Planet team for all the help today. I'm just going to bring up the presentation. So my name is James Ashford, and I'm here to present Brigade Electronics vehicle safety systems, robust products for a robust terrain. It's quite a frightening statistic that we see there, but it's a very real one, that each year about 7 workers die as a result of accidents involving vehicles or mobile plants on construction sites, and a further 92 are seriously injured. And many of you working within the construction industry will be familiar with such slogans as "Come home safe," illustrating the need to be aware of dangers that are contained within the industry. Why is that the case? Well, in certain cases, it can be just the sheer size and weight of the mobile plant equipment. Pedestrians are not always seen when they work around these vehicles. If we then couple that with poor weather conditions, the mud, the dirt, the water that is thrown up by these vehicles as they travel around, all these factors work together to produce or reduce the visibility of the operators. And given the fact that all these work in close proximity, this can result in accidents. Many construction companies try and combat this by helping to reduce the amount of contact between pedestrian and plant. Perhaps by zoning areas, you may hear of a plant-only area or a pedestrian-only zone. But that isn't always possible because a pedestrian, if he is in a vehicle blind spot, there is always the chance that an accident can occur. What else do plant operators and plant companies have to contend with? Well, the increase of theft, criminal activity, and damage to their equipment. Damage also working in harsh working environments. This can increase the ongoing costs for a plant operator with their assets that they've got. Because of the increase in noise working on construction sites, many pedestrians and many operators have to wear ear defenders. Now, while this solves the noise pollution to the operator or the worker, it also prevents them from sometimes not being able to hear the old-fashioned tonal alarms when the vehicle is moving away or towards them. And because the noise can be barely heard by the ear defenders, it can lead workers to ignore the alarms at their own peril. So the option sometimes is people will produce louder alarms, louder tonal alarms to help to combat this. And while this does solve one problem, it can create another in drawing complaints of noise pollution from local residents. And finally, there's also the conflicting and confusing industry specification standards. I'm sure you'll agree that you've come across the situation where what's acceptable on one site isn't always acceptable on another. So is there a solution? Well, yes, there is. There is the solution through the fitment of active and passive safety systems. Now, what do we mean by active and what do we mean by passive? Well, just to give you an example, an active safety system would give you an alert to the driver or to the pedestrian. This would be in the form perhaps of an audible alarm or an audio-visual display working on an optical detection system to alert the driver or alert the pedestrian that there is danger ahead. What we mean by a passive system, well, this would invariably be something like a camera system. The reason why it's passive is it's dependent on the driver still being able to look at the screen to be able to see what the camera can see and take the necessary action. But what are the benefits of fitting these safety systems? Well, as we can see from the slide, that it gives you all-round visibility and will help to eliminate or reduce blind spots on the vehicle for safer operation. This can help contribute to reduce incidents, reduce accidents with plant and pedestrian, further reducing your ongoing costs for plant repair and insurance costs, and also by choosing the right type of alarm for your vehicles can also help to reduce noise complaints. This will no doubt help you with your health and safety requirements and also with compliance for your safe system regulations and also legislation. But ultimately, this will improve your reputation as a contractor, as a business, and as an employer. Now, let's have a look at the Brigade range of products that will benefit you. And if you like the trial on that, you should see the live film that we produced. So what are some of our products that we have? Well, firstly, we have our elite range of products for monitors. These are up to 7-inch, can give you up to 4 camera inputs and enable you to see multiple views with auto triggering. Now, you might ask the question, what are auto triggers? This enables you to see different camera views that can be either cycled through or programmed on a vehicle operation, which means your driver doesn't have to touch the screen. He just carries on with his day-to-day work, but has the added benefit of being able to see what the cameras see. As standard on our elite range of products, they are tested and waterproof and dustproof to the highest ingress protection rating. They also have an operating temperature of -40 to +70, so they can work on any construction site anywhere around the world. They comply to regulation 10.5, which means they can be fitted as a line fit product, and they come with a 5-year warranty as standard. To complement our range of monitors, we have our elite range of cameras, which can come as standard with variable lens sizes to enable you to see either a wide angle or a narrow angle for more definition view. They also have a wide dynamic range, which means that they can work in various different lighting levels, in shadows and also in highly illuminated areas. To work in darkness, they have 5 infrared LEDs, which give you ultra low light performance to work any time of the day. You can have the option of standard or shutter cameras to protect the camera from any debris that comes across it when the camera is not in use. And the cameras also have an heating element, which enables you to get rid of things like condensation and fogging that comes on the lens with a lot of other standard cameras. Like its monitor counterpart, it operates from -40 to +70. It also carries the same regulations and compliance, and it also has a 5-year on-site warranty. Another part of our range of obstacle detection systems is our radar system. Now, we have 4 particular types of products, with 3 with a fixed detection length, but 1 with a programmable detection length, which means that you can set the distance and you can set the width of the beam pattern to suit any vehicle. Our technology of radar uses frequency modulated continuous wave. Now, you might think, well, what is that? Well, compared to other radars, which just send out a single pulse to detect where the obstacles are, ours is sending out continuous pulses every millisecond to give you a more accurate detection of how far you are away from an object. Just like the elite range, it is tested and works to the highest ingress protection ratings for water and dust, and also has a high mechanical shock setting as well. Okay, and this product can be fitted either aftermarket or online fit as well. This product comes with a 3-year warranty, but more recently we've been able to augment our camera systems and radar systems so you can now have an on-screen display. So whatever you see as an obstacle can appear in the camera as well, also giving you an accurate distance of how far you are away. One final point on the radar system, the programmable system allows you to program blind spots in the event of things like a vehicle overhang, so it can disregard that. It can also make the detection length of the rear of the vehicle further or closer away, giving you much more margins of error when you're reversing up to close obstacles and working in and around pedestrians as well. And finally, we have our white sound reversing alarms, which is the safest alarm in the world due to their instant locatable and directional sound technology. Now, what we mean by locatable means that when you hear a white sound alarm, you are instantly attracted to the noise. So you will look in the direction that the alarm is coming from, unlike tone alarms, which can be quite disorientating. The noise is also directional, so as the vehicle reverses towards you, the sound becomes much more pronounced and clear. As the vehicle reverses away from you, the noise dissipates quite quickly. It uses multi-frequency broadband sound and comes in 3 levels, 102, 107 decibel, but it also has a self-adjusting option of 87 to 107 decibels. Now, this is invaluable if you're working in a construction area that is located close to a residential area, because the self-adjusting alarm will adjust to the ambient noise that's going on around. So put simply, if the site is quieter, the alarm will be quieter, but it will always stay above the ambient sound. If the site is louder, the alarm will be louder. This will help to eliminate noise nuisance. This product comes also with a lifetime warranty. Brigade have a philosophy of fit and forget. We want to be able to supply a product to you, whether it be aftermarket or an aligned fit, that will be a robust product for a robust industry and a robust terrain. So we make sure that our products are tested to the highest quality to work in the harshest conditions. And as a result of that, we can offer a 3, 5, and in some cases, a lifetime warranty on our products. There is an old adage that people have often heard that you buy cheap, you buy twice. Now, at Brigade, we don't believe in that. We believe in supplying the best. And as a result, we recruit the best engineers to work in our research and development teams to make sure that we're always one step ahead of the competition. And we make sure that our products are built to a consistently high standard, making sure they're benchmarked against EMARC certification and also ISO certification. We want to make sure that you have a quality, reliable product fitted to your quality, reliable machine. And as you can see from the slide as well, we use various approval bodies and testing houses to make sure that our products meet the highest standards. Things to think about when you are looking for a prospective supplier for safety systems. With regard to fitting, is there a fitting service available? Is this fitting service being able to provide you nationwide? How quickly can you access the product? From Brigade's perspective, we can fit the product all over the world if required, and we can supply it to you ex-stock. We also give you the option of having an upgrade to on-site warranty if you require. We also provide you with dedicated after-sales support within the United Kingdom. We also provide you with online technical support through technical bulletins, technical support, and also documentation and online tutorials to help you with the product. Again, I'd like to thank you for your time for listening to this. I'd also like to thank Planet for allowing me to exhibit here today.
James, thank you very much. Let's take a look at some of the questions that we've received while you've been talking. A question, first of all, from Leon. How adaptable is this for users? Can more cameras or sensors be added for different types and size of plant, or is the system sold as is?
No, as mentioned, with regard to the camera systems, you've got the option to add four cameras to it as well. So if you want to add more cameras, you can. Brigade equipment is very modular. So you'll find that whatever we fit systems, they integrate with other systems. So as I mentioned, our camera systems can integrate with our radar systems and also our ultrasonic systems. So you have got extra versatility. We try and sell a solution rather than just selling a product because, let's face it, all companies are different.
A question about the radar system, in particular the BackSense radar system. Is it compatible with any type of machinery?
With regard to compatibility, if it's fitting to existing technology on the vehicle, we'd have to have a look at it. When it comes to particular makes and models, then yes, it is compatible because it is a standalone product. Also as well, depending on the type of vehicle layout or size or shape of the vehicle, that will be dependent on the type of BackSense system that they go for.
A question from George Daniels. How effective are the Elite range cameras during nighttime operation?
Well, really, we'd have to probably show you some that working operation really as well. It works at ultra low lumen levels. So I think we've worked at lumen level almost of 1. As you'll appreciate, camera systems are very similar to the human eye, that they'll work better in the optimum way in daylight. So at night, you will always have reduced visibility, but we do supply camera systems to work for 24/7 operation.
Yvonne asks, is there an extended warranty offered? And if there is, once that expires, how easy is it to fix these things?
Okay, so what we do, our warranty is offered new for old. So the warranty would be for up to 5 years that we offer on certain products. With the products that have a less warranty than 5 years, we do offer a warranty extension and also an upgrade to on-site warranty. We have numerous resellers around the UK. So it is a case where, because the equipment is modular, in most cases it's unplug the product, plug the new product in, and it continues working with existing systems that are already fitted to the vehicle.
And Maisie asks about maintenance. Can the maintenance be done in-house, or do they have to use your specialist engineers?
The maintenance element of the Brigade products, it is virtually maintenance free. So if it is a case of replacing the camera systems and also the radar systems, they tend to be not really too much work goes into actually maintaining them. If anything breaks down, it is simply plug and play. So you can replace them yourselves. Other people prefer the benefit of having one of our installers come and do it for them. So it just depends how proficient they are as a business.
Okay, James, thank you very much.